So what happened ultimately was that the first surgery was canceled because there was something wrong with two of the donors, and then everything got delayed by a month. And a month later, an anonymous donor was found in that time who replaced my original donor, and then the chain moved forward. I did meet my donor. Yeah, I got to meet my donor about a month after surgery. We went pottery painting. And that was really unusual for me because I'd had a donor before for 30 years and I had no idea that, I would ever meet them. I don't know how to thank her. This is the hard part. I really don't know. There's just no words. I mean, I think Felicia felt so grateful to be able to donate because it helped her family member out as well. That it's sort of like, you know what? It's weird. It's weirder than I thought it would be, and I have no words for it. I mean, I was miserable and tired and almost lifeless before this, and now I can get up in the morning and run around and water the lawn and do this and do that, and it's amazing. I mean, the gift of life is so amazing that there's no appropriate words or gifts or actions that you can really use to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Felicia. Recovery was much better with the second transplant than the first. So pain control is much advanced compared to 1988. So the pain was really manageable. I had a pain button in the hospital for 2 days and then went home on Tylenol alone. So I was transplanted on Thursday. I went home on Saturday. The following Monday, I came in for labs and then went home, and I did work from home that day. And then the next Thursday, I think, I came in again to have my labs done, and I stayed here for a few hours doing, office work. Good morning. Hi, Miss Gauze. How are you? Really? Now you're only, 3 days out after transplant? Wow, that's fantastic.
On the third.
That's fantastic. Silke Niederhaus, I'm one of your surgeons, okay? So you've been feeling okay. Any nausea or vomiting?
But she was immediately going and working. Her son had a birthday in June, and she was like, well, maybe I'm not gonna have a birthday party because I will have a transplant. And then a couple of weeks later, she's having a birthday party. She's like, well, I feel great, so I'm gonna have a birthday party. So she's such an inspiration. I am just in awe of what all she can do, just being a busy mom. She's a great friend. She is an excellent physician, great with her patients, amazing advocate for people with kidney disease.
I feel much better. I need much less sleep. I can go to bed at 10 and wake up at 6 and do that for several days in a row. I wasn't doing that before surgery, so that's very, very different. I've gained some weight from the steroids. That happens. Hopefully it'll come back off. So we'll see how that goes. But other than that, I think I'm pretty much myself. It's hard still to not do all the things I want to do, right? Like my kids like, Mommy, pick me up. And I'm like, nope, not yet. And I want to move furniture around the house, and I'm like, probably shouldn't do that.
Kidney transplant has been an absolute success, as we predicted. But the immunologic and the function of the kidney, which we focus on as a transplant program specifically, really can't equal what a kidney transplant means to a person with renal failure. And that's where, when I see Silke in the office every day, when we're focused now on important and intense issues with other patients and with a kidney transplant program, and using her partnership and intellect and technical expertise, and it's really wonderful to have my partner back at work full-time, happy, just as sharp as ever.
If anyone is thinking about being a living donor, you don't have to be a perfect match to be a perfect donor. You can donate your kidney any day you want to anyone. And there's always systems in place now for living donors to find a match for you. So it's becoming much more easy to become a living donor.